Hey, welcome to the Stock Movies Podcast. I'm Drew.
I'm Cam.
And this is our last episode, at least my last episode. You said you were still thinking about continuing the podcast for next year, but This is a bittersweet day. And for that, we had planned to not talk about a movie, which seems kind of counterintuitive to the podcast name, but rather we're just going to kind of do an overview of just the show, just kind of just everything. So yeah, we don't really have a prompt, which is going to make this a heck of a lot more interesting than the other ones, I feel like. So I guess, Cam, we'll start by saying like how we started it and where we came up with the idea to do it together, I guess.
So Drew and I met. We met my freshman year. I guess you were sophomore year. I thought you were a freshman at the time.
Well, technically I was. It's confusing.
Drew got, what was it? You had high school? You got
I
college?
had dual credits,
High school, yeah. So my freshman year, I guess Drew's, whatever year Drew was. And we had a class with a lady by the name of Sally Renaud. And it was, what was it, News Writing 1?
Right, writing for news media, I think.
Something like that. And it was like the first day or first week of classes, and we were just talking about our interests and whatever. And I said film, and he said film, and then we were supposed to put down who we wanted to work with throughout the semester.
That's true.
And we both put each other's names down.
Yeah.
We both had interest in film, and that was the beginning of that. And then
I don't think we ever worked with each other.
We did not.
That wasn't even a factor, but
the teacher wanted us to. I'll let you explain that one. What Sally wanted us to do.
Oh yeah. She wanted us to. She came up with this movie called like Lollapalooza, something stupid. It was like a very weird movie name, and she was like, "Oh yeah, you and Cam could watch it together in each other's dorm rooms or something like that. Get a bucket of popcorn." And I was like,
"Keep in mind, we had never spoken to each other."
I'm like, Jesus. I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna do that. So we never did it, and I was like, whatever. I don't remember. I cannot remember honestly. Watch, that kind of ruined the prompt if I can't remember it. But I can't remember how like it came up, like, because I think she mentioned to us like, oh, you could like do a podcast or something like that, or talk about movies. But I don't remember, like, did we have a conversation like outside of the class that spring?
No.
Or was it like when we first came back?
No, I think it was when we had that sit down with Dan Geyer.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Dan Geyer's he's an alum, and he's a movie reviewer. I think he worked for the Tribune, or for some. Or
what does he work for now? For Chicago?
I don't know, to be honest.
I feel like we weren't listening very well in the talk with him.
This was like 2 years ago too.
That's true.
So we met through there. He sat us down for like an hour. Sally Renaud set us up, and that was that. He was telling us, and the one thing I remember from that conversation, he was telling us like how to speak, and he was like, "Watch how many times you say." And
oh yeah, and and that was terrible.
And he was like, "How many times? Do you know how many times I've said this conversation?" I was like, "No, I'm not keeping up." He said 4. Like, I don't know if he was lying or not. He definitely could have been lying.
He probably could have been lying.
I ate that up. I was like, "Whoa, he really knew how many times?" I don't know, but
hasn't helped us. I don't think. I feel like we still say
Like Drew would be like, "What you think of the movie?" I'd be like,
Well, that's one.
Yeah,
that's one. That's two. Well, Drew, 16 so far, and it's only been 30 seconds. So even though we did do a like counter at the beginning of the year, and that was embarrassing on my part. Yeah. So okay. Man. So that's how that started, and we started the first week back, didn't we? Or did we take a while when we first got back? Because it was just audio.
Sophomore year?
Oh no, yeah. Jesus, I'm losing my mind. It's been 2 years. Yeah, so we just started audio our sophomore year, and then we kept doing it that way. And the first episode was freaking trash. I don't know if any of you have been. Well, I know like my family, but if any of you have like listened to the first episode, it was just. I don't even know. I don't know how to describe it. It is what it is. I probably sound like I was lost. I thought it was pretty good when we did it. I was like, that was pretty good, not too bad. And then I listened to it back and I go, this sounds horrible. This was shot like because it was recorded in the Hit Mix station, and just sounded like just sounded like crap.
And those weren't good times, but they're, I guess,
easier times.
Yeah. Actually, no, it wasn't, because these are easier because we have the key to this room. Earlier,
that's true. We would have to like negotiate and like,
oh my gosh,
schedule times in there.
That was the worst. They had a schedule on the door for like all day, and our time was like 4:30 or something every Monday or whatever day we recorded, and every time it'd be the same set of people.
The same troublesome individuals that shall remain nameless. Even though I can think of them right now.
They would always be. They'd always be in our slot, and they'd be knocking on the door like, "Yo, you guys are still here," and then like, "Oh yeah, man, we're just wrapping up." First 2 times, like, "All right, cool."
It's like, what the hell are you doing here? You weren't even supposed to be here tonight.
Yeah, they weren't.
They were supposed to be there like the night before or after us, and they were just in there.
Yeah,
probably trying to sneak it in real quick. They're I could. Never mind. I'm not gonna say. Well, I'm not gonna say anything because you
have 1 more week left, so you might run into them.
Well, their podcast.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, no, their podcast probably isn't that bad, but it was like, what are you doing here? Anywho, we're kind of going off, through the thing, the problems and the woes of us trying to make this.
Yeah.
But we made that first episode of Catch Me If You Can. Mm-hmm. I don't know what the episode after that was, but I'm blanking. But that first one was pretty rough.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty decent. That was when we like edited differently, where we just did audio, and we were so bad that we always had like pauses. So we'd have to go in and like cut the pauses, and that like literally took like 2 hours to do that.
Yeah, because Drew, it was only me. It was never you. And then I think I was uncomfortable talking in front of a mic at first. Drew would ask me a question. So what'd you think of the movie?
Yeah, just a pause.
Yeah. So
we would see like a flat waveform.
And I think we put more work into that than needed to be because it wasn't that hard to do. I think because we were new. That we edited on Audition, Adobe Audition, and then. That was that part, and I thought it was fun to do, just sit in front of a computer and just, cause that was my first time editing anything, so that was fun.
I guess I took just the audio, just us doing audio for granted because like now it's like if we just did audio, we would just put that through the software we use and it'd be done.
Yeah.
Which is what Aiden and Patrick do, but
I
just don't think they've done video yet. So so we've been doing it, and I mean. When we started video, that was kind of a haul. That was kind of a long, because we were supposed to do it that spring, weren't we?
We were supposed to do it the second semester
of that we did it.
Yeah, I guess so. Last year
it was that spring, and then we kind of were told that we were going to, and then we never got the equipment or the space.
This room was a mess at one point. Like
we got shown this room in like the semester we started it. I think. Remember that? Because I think we were like shown it. And it was like, we're going to get this and this. And then, like, the time just kept going.
Yeah, it took the whole summer.
Yeah, and I remember that he told us we bought posters for this. And then we were told that Thanksgiving break, I think it was that. He was like, oh, yeah, it's going to be open by Thanksgiving break. Thanksgiving break came and went. Didn't even, just didn't happen. It wasn't until this fall that it happened. Did we do our first episode in this room?
No. Oh.
Was our first episode was Toy Story, wasn't it?
That was Barbie.
Was it Barbie?
Our first video. I know our first video was 2001, but I think our first.
Oh yeah, because we did Barbie for our first episode.
And that was still audio.
Yeah. And on this.
I think
it was. I remember being in the hot seat when I disagreed with when I said a couple of quotes.
I don't think we had cameras yet. I don't know why I just pointed. Well, we had camera. I don't know what it was.
I don't know, but it was definitely a work in progress getting this room. And even though it still looked kind of like a sad little boiler room, I hope the posters
make up for the
aesthetically helped the setting here. Even though you guys never, I wish we could get like a third camera, which we definitely could, but I feel like it's a little unnecessary, but like a third, just to get like a wide shot of us talking.
Yeah.
But that's like.
That'd be a lot because this other mic is right in the way. I wish you guys could see like what the setup is. It's not anything special, but maybe we could take a picture when we're done.
Yeah, I guess. Just a sad, empty picture of it.
Yeah.
I am unfortunately taking that poster that you can't even see, the Goodfellas, and the posters behind me.
Yeah. Those are all
those. So, Cam, if you choose to continue. Yeah, you're gonna have to get some more posters.
Is this Joker? Is this Breakfast Club mine or yours?
Yours, I think. I think so. Because I bought the house. This is such a a random thing, but I bought the Halloween one and then I bought the Warriors one, which the Warriors one is in my house right now.
What Halloween one are you talking about?
Halloween one, the movie Halloween, Michael Myers.
We had a poster in here for that.
We did, and I bought it, but then I lost it.
Okay, yeah. Man, yeah, I don't know.
I lost that poster. I don't know what I did with it, but I'll have to find it before I move. But anywho, I guess we could say, because I really, we kind of came in here with no prompt, just to kind of see like what we could say and everything. Because I feel like it'd be pretty unceremonious if we just talked about a movie.
Yeah,
and
like
it
we
was
do
like
every week.
Yeah, it was just like the last like 15 seconds, like, yeah, this is my last one. See you guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I guess I'll ask you, Cam, what has been your favorite movie that we have talked about in the last two? Actually, do you have the list of our episodes?
I do.
Okay, because I was gonna ask in the last 2 years. That's 62 movies. And or shows.
Let's see. My favorite.
I guess I can answer for me. I don't know. The Bear was pretty fun.
That was
pretty fun to talk about. Us was pretty fun to talk about. I like.
Oh snap!
What?
We got awards. I completely forgot.
When you win so many, it's hard. You can't give it. Do you have them in here right now?
Negative.
I'll
take a
picture.
I have a picture. I have a picture.
Yeah. So we won SCJ, third place for the Us episode. Which SCJ, this was like is this like the nation?
Yeah.
Or is it just Illinois?
No. I think it's nationwide.
Okay. Nationwide, we won third place for Us, and then we won an honorable mention for Interstellar, the episode we did with Glizzy Nerd.
Glizzy Nerd. Shout out Glizzy Nerd.
Glizzy Nerd. If he's watching this, he'll like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, congratulations to us, I guess.
We have a thingy.
I think so. Hope so.
Yes, we do.
So congratulations to us. We also won the other award from...
February?
Yeah.
I think we got
place.
second place. I forgot which episode. We got second and third or something.
I forget. From Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Yeah, that
was a weird one. I didn't think we were gonna win that, honestly.
I forgot what second and third was, but let's see. Do you want to see the list or?
Yeah.
Okay. You see it? Can you read it?
Yeah. Yeah. Now I can read it. I don't know. Definitely not. Not Napoleon Dynamite, that's for sure.
Yeah, that was. I don't know if this can hear me. That was terrible.
That was horrible. The Creep 1 and Creep 2 one was good.
That's our highest viewed.
Yeah.
I think that's at like 200 randomly. I don't know where.
I like the episode we talked about Jeepers Creepers, just because that's one of my favorite movies. That was pretty decent.
We got the sound.
Yeah, that's two.
I think maybe Interstellar was my best one.
Really? Your favorite one to talk about?
Yeah, because I remember Luke, the Glizzy Nerd.
Yeah, Glizzy.
He told me about the ticking. Like every tick was a year on Earth or something, and
that blew your mind.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Yeah. That.
I like the Halloween one, the one above with Gunner, where we talked about Halloween from 1978. Keep going up.
Oh,
that one was fun. That was a fun one.
Yeah.
Because we get like you guys obviously know, we get guests on here. And all our guests have been pretty good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think we've had like a bad guest.
No, I don't think we've had a bad guest. I think that like we have like some guests who are like film buffs. You know what I mean? But we want to get a wide variety of people that aren't so much into movies and like have a favorite that we can talk about. So it was cool to talk with Gunner because he's kind of a film buff.
Yeah, he's crazy actually.
Letterboxd.
He told me in like mid-March that he had like 100-something movies watched already. I'm like, I barely watch. No, I watch like maybe 100, 150 a year, and
that's too much.
How many? 100 movies a year? That's too much.
Well, I don't know. I feel like I have no time. It's been so long since I think I've seen a movie that hasn't either been for this podcast or for class, and I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. I don't watch a lot of movies for my free time.
Yeah, like I would. It's just like I feel like I can't like double it on top of all the other stuff.
Right.
I don't know. I would say for my favorite, it was probably either the Us. Game of Thrones was good too.
That was long.
That was long. It was like an hour and like a half.
Yeah, I don't even.
That was just audio too, though. So
yeah,
thank God for that.
I didn't even really know Matt back then.
That one was pretty good. Yeah. I'd probably say that one or the Us one was probably my favorite one to talk about, just because it was very like the Game of Thrones had a bunch of opinions, like differing opinions.
Yeah,
that was interesting to talk about, and then the Us one just had so much like theories and like what it actually meant. That was interesting. With Sheldon, that's his name.
Yeah, Sheldon. Yeah.
So that was a good guess. That was cool. My least favorite episode was probably Napoleon Dynamite. Oh man, there's one that like we talked about that was just horrible.
Juice was fun, but we didn't talk about Juice.
Oh, Juice went off the rails.
Juice.
Yeah, that was crazy. God, it was one of the. I think it was Hidden. Oh no, it was The Help. Oh God, The Help
Was that with Jenna?
Yeah, where we had to like pull her from the
Yeah.
hallway because we needed a guest because we didn't. Because like I mean, The Help is fine. It's just there's really nothing to talk about. Like at
Yeah.
least for two guys to talk about. I'm just kind of like I don't.
Yeah.
Especially when we were doing that series of like Black History Month movies,
Active. Yeah.
and we picked a bunch of movies that like were about like different people, but like were kind of the same.
Yeah. That was a struggle this year. No. Last February because we realized like we kept saying the same stuff and we were all struggling to get to 30 minutes, and I think that's why we pulled in another guest because we can't talk about this for that long.
Yeah, the ones this year were better because it was like less about
Historical
historical
figures.
and was more kind of just like movies with primarily like African American casts. That also kind of like Juice kind of dealt with that kind of topics too.
I don't know if I have a least favorite one.
Don't lie, Cam. Don't lie. There's one that you don't like. There's plenty that I can think of.
Really? For me or for you?
For me, and not plenty as in like a lot. It's just I can kind of name like the ones that I just know I didn't feel great about.
I don't know if I cared for 42.
Oh yeah,
I don't think I cared for 42 that much.
42 was a little rough. Hidden Figures was also rough.
Yeah.
I honestly don't even remember doing that episode. That it was so like forgettable in my eyes. I love how we're just bashing our own episodes. I love how we're just. I mean, if you guys disagree, you can tell us in the comments if you liked it.
The Room was fun.
It's so sad that we're like now we're just talking about how much we hated talking about them.
Man, are there any
after the fact?
Yeah, let's stop bashing it. Are there any like? I don't know. Are there any like? It's not any like behind the scenes stuff that happened here. Yeah. So, when we were only doing audio, when we did Another Room, we would always. I don't know what it was, but people would keep coming into the room while we were recording.
They would just bulldoze in.
And we were the last ones for the day. So we knew everyone would be done, and we knew no one should be coming in between it. But there was always, we're friends with him. Should we say his name?
Was it John? Was it John Wills? No.
No.
Who was it?
It was Marshall.
Was it really?
Marshall kept coming.
I forgot that was him. Oh, yeah, it was him.
Marshall kept coming in at the middle of the room. And he'd do it every week for like 3 weeks straight. So 3 episodes, he barges in. He looks. He's like
slowly tiptoes out.
They were like, dude, we come up here every week, and you keep coming in here.
Yeah,
that was. It was frustrating at the time, but looking back,
I mean, I'm glad that we got our own space though, because
Yeah.
I really did not envy having to schedule, and then people didn't follow the schedule, so that was also kind of a what the hell kind of thing. So. Yeah, even though I look at this place and I kind of see just a sad, I'm glad you guys can't see over there because that over there is kind of sad. I don't really know what the heck's going on.
Yeah,
we have a dog shower. It looks like.
Yeah, it's kind of rough. I think in the earlier episodes when we first started doing video, you said it looked like the bathroom from Saw.
It did look like mine. We talked about Saw, didn't we?
We did. I think was that Halloween. We did that.
Yes, it was Halloween. That was a struggle of an episode because I didn't realize how disjointed that movie was in terms of its plot.
Yeah.
And we kept forgetting details, and we had to keep going back and forth and back and forth. Sheesh. Yeah, that was bad. Like I said, I did like the Jeepers Creepers episode, which we did win an award for last year.
We did. Do we have that in here? We do.
Was that an SCJ award?
I believe so. Let's see.
You're wired in. What are those for? Oh, were those... What are those blue ones? Are those
These
the
are
ones
yours.
Mine? Oh, shoot. Okay. Yeah, I should probably take those before I leave. That would have been awkward.
I'll put my headphones back in.
Oh, we got second and third. I forgot about that. I thought we just got second.
I forgot which episodes they're for. I know
this one's for Eternal Sunshine. Is this one Interstellar? This one might be Interstellar.
Maybe.
So we got these awards, and we have 2 more from SCJ.
I don't know if you can read those. This says third place.
Never quite grasped the first place in our time.
I don't know why, and that's a goal.
Maybe it's the likes, and the ums.
Gotta be
On my part.
I was talking to my dad. He was like, "Maybe it's the subject." I'm like, "Dude, it's not the subject." Like we I don't know. I don't know how to get that first. I want to go back and listen to the first place winners.
Hey, if you do it next year, you might get first next year. The first episode you do with the new guest, you'll put that in, you'll win.
Man,
what could you imagine?
I could.
That'd be
I'm
crazy.
like, dude, what? Nah.
I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's been cool to, with the den and everything, kind of like putting on like Instagram and everything. It's been cool to kind of grow. I don't know how many subscribers we have, like 80, I think
something,
a little over 80.
Like yeah.
So it's cool that you guys are we're supporting it, continue to support it. And just kind of, I don't know. It was just cool that like on campus, like we got people from all over the campus instead of just, because I know at first we were getting just kind of like people in this building. So it was nice to kind of get people who weren't in this building. So it was kind of cool to, I don't know what the word is without sounding corny. Expand with our guests and everything. So
some people have come up to me like, yo, I remember one time we were at breakfast and like guy came up to us like, yeah, you guys do the podcast. Cool.
You know what's crazy?
What's up?
Not one person on campus has ever come up to me about the podcast.
Really?
Yeah, not one that like doesn't know me. Like no one has come up being like, hey, the two's talking about. No, not a single person.
Really?
Which I don't want to sound like, what's the word? Wow, pompous and be like, oh, why is no one talking? But I was kind of like, because you would always tell me like, yeah, I had like this person come up to me, this person come up to me, and I'm just like, dang, I'm just walking around. Which granted, like I literally spend all my time in this building.
True.
So I mean, there's very rare times where I'm like going for a walk.
Yeah, I was at Walmart one time, and someone came up to me about it, and I was like, whoa, nice. Like you do the podcast. I don't know if I want to call it a fan interaction.
Just someone who knows the podcast.
Because they definitely weren't a fan. And because I could tell that they didn't watch it. Do you do the podcast at school? Yeah. Oh, can I be on it? Do you know what we talk about?
Oh, yeah. That.
Like, yeah, no, you're good.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, no. If you're watching this, you're definitely not watching it, matter of fact.
You're not a fan.
Yeah.
We also never got that merch. We never got the merch going. We said we were going to get merch going, but then like this year it was kind of like, we didn't really want to, because what was the point of making merch if like I'm leaving and like you weren't even sure if you were going to continue it. Plus the logo is going to have to change if you keep doing it because it says my name.
It could have been archived if we did it early in the year. It could have been archival pieces. But
true.
I want to do it next year. I don't know if I'm going to.
I don't know. It's going to cost a lot more money than we're going to, because we're not getting any money from this.
Yeah, we're doing this for the love of the game.
Love the game.
We're not getting paid from this, but
I don't know how we would. I mean, through YouTube. If you guys want to throw a little donation our way, just slip a 20 underneath the Den newsroom.
My Cash App is no.
My Venmo is this if you guys want it. And my Social Security.
Gosh, yeah. I don't know. This is just, I know we're kind of like all over the place, but
yeah,
I guess this is the real us.
What do you mean? We never put a facade on our things. I definitely would cuss a lot more. If I had a choice, I definitely would cuss a heck of a lot more about movies and not bleep them out.
Yeah, I think that's been the funniest part about editing, like going back and listening and hearing you like, what the?
Yeah. Because we're through the Den, so we really can't cuss like sailors.
Yeah.
Extremely, but I mean,
every once in a while we'll slip in an F-bomb.
I slipped in a couple of this episode already.
Yeah, it's cool. It's your last one. Let it rip.
Let it fly. Don't edit it out.
Can we do? I don't even want to bother that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do the thing again.
Yeah, but no, yeah. I think I've had a great time. Cam.
Great.
We have had a lot of good guests. Drew Brennan also was one of our guests. Yeah,
that's
I forgot about that.
Crazy. We talk about him a lot. He's like
he's my favorite teacher. Him and Joe Ostrowski.
Absolutely. I think I co-sign that.
Shout out to Drew and Joe.
Shout out to Drew and Joe.
Thank you.
They are.
Even though I don't think I've ever seen the two. No, they talk. I've never seen them interact with each other.
I don't see Drew interact with anyone outside of his students. Actually, that's the lie. I saw him with Trish.
He was at the award things, wasn't he?
I didn't see him talking to anyone,
really?
though. I saw him in Trish's office the other day.
Oh, really?
Just sitting, it was kind of weird. Because I've never seen him talk.
To anyone.
Except his students.
Yeah.
But yeah, we did get our teacher on here. I think that's one of the biggest achievements, getting a teacher on here.
Yeah.
Do you have any achievements? I mean, I guess these are cool, but
like highs.
Yeah, what's your, wow.
I mean, besides the awards, besides getting Drew Britton on, I don't know. I think just getting the amount of subscribers we got and like the views on some of our episodes was pretty cool. I mean, I know like I'm not gonna be naive and say like that's probably because of the guests we have why some of those got like really high. Which I was shocked about the creep one. I will say though, because that one was like pretty high.
And that was just us.
Yeah, that was just us. So I was really, and that was like our first episode back from winter break, right?
Yeah.
So I was really shocked at that, and the Social Network one, which I was just us recently.
What's that at?
That's like 110.
Oh.
God, we sound like douchebags when we're like talking. Yeah, I checked the views before we came on here. Yeah, the analytics they were pretty low, but it's okay. But I don't know. I guess to be honest with you, I think a high of doing this was just kind of like finding the time because I know we're both extremely busy.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Just the consistency. Every week we're getting something out.
Just trying to pull through because I know just kind of how hard it is just to like creatively just like actually be able to come on here and like talk about stuff and just like find time to just watch the movie and everything because
oh man, watching the movies was this because
it was tough sometimes.
A lot of the times we start recording right
when
after
we finished it.
Yeah, like
we did it last. I remember we did it and I was literally finishing the movie in walking into the booth or the room or whatever, and then we recorded it and I was like,
The Bear I had just finished right before we, I guess last episode I had just finished right before we press record. Editing is a task of its own. That's the hardest part about this whole thing.
I feel because let's be real here. Cam has lifted the load this semester. I have to say, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, it's been tough because I don't know, because I'm graduating, so it's been like really hard with like this classes I'm taking to kind of like mentally still be checked in. So Cam has taken a lot of the responsibility on the editing side, which I fully appreciate, and he does not get the credit he deserves.
Thanks.
So give a round of applause. Which button is it? Yeah,
that one. I don't want to press it. Other one.
Give a round of applause for him because he has definitely worked his butt off to make sure the editing has been like the way it is and everything. He's bleeping me out every week, and I appreciate that.
Thanks,
I will say one thing that I wish we had done, and you can probably do next year with hindsight, is student productions. I think it would have been cool if we would have gotten someone on here that had like Austin Corley, who had done like Jess Nantes.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
who had made like short films for their production for. Get them on here and have them talk about it. That'd be cool. I mean, you can still always can.
We'll get you.
You could. I mean, if I could come back one day.
You're moving.
Yeah, I'm moving. But I mean, if I'm back, like
for a weekend or something.
There's always Christmas break, Cam.
Yeah.
You always want me to come in on a Christmas break when I'm back home.
Yeah. I won't be here.
Well, I guess that's over. Well, we could do it now. You know, we got plenty of time. I'm just kidding.
Nah, Drew has it's so cool. Drew has a short coming out May 1st.
I do.
What's Friday, the 3rd?
It's the 1st. Wednesday's when it's coming out because we're having a screening of it in this building actually, and so on YouTube I have it scheduled to come out at 8:00 this Wednesday.
Man,
it's called Binary Species, which I know it's kind of like a what the hell title, but yeah, I hope it's good. I showed Cam the trailer. He has not seen. I have not told him about it. I have not shown him the trailer. Is the only thing he saw, and he's doesn't really know what to expect. I don't think.
I don't. I usually watch Drew edit, or like I'm around him when he edits or anything. I said don't show me anything until it's completely done, because I know this will be his best work, because he's been talking about this since December.
It's been to be honest with you, Cam, it has been a literal headache. It has been like, it's fine. I'm really happy it's over. Like, I'm just exhausted with it because I've had to rewatch it, had to like cut it differently, and it's just like exhausting. Like today I had to export it 3 times, 4K HD, and then like a different version, just because for the class I can't turn in 4K.
You cannot enter?
No, because I can't put 4K in because it's gonna like kill the projector because the quality is like too high. So it has to be like a certain way, which I mean that's just because we have like crap projectors and everything. But yeah, this is a very shameful plug right now. But yeah, it's gonna be on my YouTube, and so I'm excited for it. I think it's my best one. I hope it's good. If it's not, then it is what it is.
It'll be great, man.
I hope so.
I always look forward to Drew's, because you're like the only person. I mean, I know everyone else in the building, but I talk to you the most. I'm connected with you the most, so it's cool to see Drew like do stuff consistently. He's been doing this since. When was your first one?
I've been making short films since November of 2022, so last year.
Yeah. So.
So yeah, and I think this year alone, I checked my YouTube channel. I think this year this will be my 4th short film that I've made this year, like school year.
4.
It's 4. Because I've done Byzantine, Run. I did A Night Out, and then this one.
Was A Night Out for class?
A Night Out that was just me and Nick Finelli making a short film. It was Christmas break, and I was just kind of like, well, whatever, guys. I knew that I was about to do Binary Species, which would have taken me forever. So I wanted to make one last one that was like an easy one to do in terms of like filming and like one character, which all my stuff has like one character in it.
You got a bunch for this one, don't you?
No, in Run I got there was like 5 cast members for Run, and then this one is only 3, but only 2 are like main characters.
Okay.
Which helped because are we just gonna talk about this thing for now? I mean, I guess we could. I mean, because I don't think we really talked about it a lot. How much like I'm like the short films I make. We kind of just mention it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I have Brady Wyckoff and Olivia Bennett are the main characters, and then Ryan Beavers is like a minor character. So they're in it. It's 19 minutes long, which is kind of daunting for a student like short film, especially with the sound design, because that has literally almost killed me. Shout out to Peyton Hagen. He has helped me tremendously with the sound design. But Cam, I know you're kind of inching your way towards doing production stuff yourself. You just got done with Pro 1.
Yeah, I just finished shooting yesterday, so this is Monday, so I finished on Sunday with two friends, Mercedes and Riley. Mine's coming out. I don't know when. I keep saying
Is it like a short, or is it like a?
It's probably gonna be like 5 minutes.
Oh,
yeah. So
that's still quite a lot.
Yeah, it's not like it's my first, so it's all right. It's for class. I'm gonna work on it tonight. Super happy. I mean,
is it a narrative?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm happy I get to like do something. I've always been like, man, I want to go shoot whatever.
Yeah.
And just go make something. So I'm glad this is the first one. Definitely not my best, but I'm glad it's just a start. I mean, I don't know what my best is, but I'm glad I just have something to get the start. So I guess I don't know. Maybe it'll be out Friday. I don't know.
No, yeah. I mean,
it's due tomorrow. So but I also want to add other stuff because we don't have to do that much because it's production one. So just. If you just have anything, he'll accept it.
Yeah.
But I want to do other stuff, like sound design.
Well, are you posting on YouTube?
Probably.
All right. Yeah, you'll have to send me a link.
All right.
I'll give it a watch. Yeah. I would say, how do I phrase this? Keep making stuff, I guess, is the word. Jesus, I feel like such a douchebag right now. Yeah. But, yeah, because Drew Britton, love him. He was telling me how like some people like, you make stuff in college and then you don't really move on to make anything else just because you're not told to do it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, most people come in here and they're told like, oh, you have to do this assignment and they'll make the thing. But like when they graduate, they'll never make it again. So I'm personally hoping that I can still make, because I got a reporter job. I don't think I ever said that on the thing. I got a job as a news reporter for WQAD in Moline, Illinois, which is by the Quad Cities. Or in the Quad Cities. And so I'm hoping to keep making short films while I'm there. I know the scheduling is going to be something to adjust to because, I mean, I'm sure I'll have time to because, it's not like I have like 17 freaking things to do here.
Yeah, class and this, and you do Newswatch too.
Yeah, Newswatch, and then also making the short films. And the pub office is tough too. Yeah. I mean, that's tough. But no, yeah, it's been quite the juggle. So, no, yeah, I think next year, if you choose to do it with someone else, it'd be cool to, I don't know, get other student filmmakers on here and talk about their stuff, because that'd be cool. It also would be cool just to kind of give them a shout out on their work.
Yeah, because I know everyone in the department, they work hard on everything, man.
Yeah, I think the problem is that just like, what's the word? Or not the word, what's the way to say this? Not a lot of people, like, it's not like our program is like Columbia and Chicago. We kind of have like only like 12 people who make stuff, you know what I mean? It's pretty slim, but still, especially the production 4 would be cool. I really wish, in a perfect world, I wish we could just like get every single person, which would have been probably cool to do now in hindsight, but we never thought about like get every student in that class like on an episode to talk about their thing, like individually, even if it was like a short little snippet of it, because that would have been pretty cool. Yeah, just to build it up and everything. But to be honest with you, there's some people in the class that are kind of uncertain if they're going to turn something in.
This late in the game, isn't it due like next?
It's due tonight. It's due tonight at midnight. And I have yet to turn mine in, which I definitely will need to do after we get done here. But yeah, would have been kind of hard to schedule that when they don't really know if to turn it in. Is what it is. But no, that'd be cool. Cam, are you excited to? Are you gonna like continue it? Are you gonna try?
I want to continue this. I want to do it next year. I'm gonna have to find someone else to do it. I have maybe 1 or 2 people in mind, but I'm open to
suggestions. People. Yeah.
So if you know anyone, actually don't just throw them my way, because it could be like the worst person ever.
Yeah. Haven't seen a movie in their lives. Yeah.
And might not know how to edit or anything. I mean, I could teach you how to edit, but like I don't know. So yeah, I want to do it next year. I don't know what's gonna happen after I graduate, because someone talked to me like, "Can I inherit it when you're done?"
Inherit it. I'm like such a weird. Well, I mean, honestly, because I will come back at some point, even because I'm sure I'll be in town, obviously, because I'm from the area. So if I come back for like a holiday or something, or like God forbid, like my dog dies or something, which
Where did that come from?
I hope, just for a reason for me to come back.
Yeah.
I'll stop by and like see, but I think it would be cool. Like, this is gonna sound really like pompous to say, but like 10 years later, I come back and it's still going on.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool. And then I'm gonna walk in, people are gonna be like, who the hell is this guy walking around? Yeah, like,
we started this.
Yeah, instead of 80 subscribers, there's 120 now after 10 years. It's gone so big. But no, that'd be cool if it kept going. I know kind of some stuff like this kind of just like ends with the graduates kind of thing, just because, I mean,
yeah,
that's just how it is.
I think I'd want someone to take this over just to see how long it could go on for and how big it could get.
I'm sure it could. Maybe.
Perhaps.
Unless the university closes again, like it almost did like 4 or 5 years ago.
Didn't know that.
It like almost went bankrupt.
I
probably shouldn't say, but I give like zero.
Drew's gone, so
it is what it is.
Man.
But yeah, I graduated on Saturday.
So if this comes out on Friday, so everyone tell Drew in the comments happy birthday. Or tell him congratulations.
Yeah, happy birthday. I knew you were gonna say that. Yeah.
Tell him congrats.
Doesn't feel like I'm graduating. It won't feel like it until I'm eating dinner with my family at La Luna in Mattoon afterwards. And I won't know until then. Actually, I won't know. It won't feel like I've graduated until I'll wake up that Monday morning
with nothing to do
and just be like, oh, shit, okay, all right, done. Thank Christ. Yeah. Thank Christ. No, yeah, I'm excited to be done.
You gonna cry?
Like when at like graduation or just like in general? I've cried every day. I'm just kidding. No, I mean, it is what it is. Because like I am graduating a year early than like I'm technically supposed to, I guess, like within like a normal college experience because I got a year off. But I was debating whether staying another year just to like, because I have whatever. But I decided I really didn't want to because it's like I feel
why?
Yeah, it's like I don't really want to spend the money or like honestly, Cam, I just don't want to deal with the freaking stress because the stress is freaking crazy this year. And so I might as well get a start in my career than do that. But yes, honestly, I don't really know what else we could talk about.
We haven't spiraled too off topic. We're still on. I guess this episode would just talk about us.
Yeah,
and like
kind of how we started, kind of like just general stuff. We wouldn't have talked about if we, because we always just talk about the movies strictly.
Yeah, you guys don't really know us.
Yeah. Well, if you wanted to know us, this is it. You'll never see me again. I'm just kidding.
Man,
I'll come in here with a full beard. Hopefully, I'm jacked. Hopefully, I'm jacked in I'll have more time. Hopefully, I'm more tan because I look paler than a ghost right now. So.
Yeah, this is gonna suck, man. This is your last episode.
It is my last episode.
I've been saying that I've been saying this for like the last 2 weeks. Like, man, you're about to go. Every time I see Drew, like, man, it's almost over.
Yeah, gotta take the posters. Gotta take it. I gotta like remember because I know I'm gonna like leave Friday and I'm gonna forget my camera in there. I'm gonna forget, and my suits and Newswatch. I'm gonna forget my posters and I'm gonna be like, but that's kind of. It's kind of crazy. It's also kind of crazy, honestly, with you, like hearing people like make plans for next year. Like, because Gunnar is the new editor-in-chief, and he's like, yeah, like, we're going to find reporters and everything. I'm like, I'm not even like involved in that anymore. That's crazy.
Yeah, Gunnar, he was on our Halloween episode.
1978, Michael Myers.
That was crazy. Yeah, Gunnar's Gunnar's new head leader. I'm not going to be news editor next semester. I don't know if you guys knew that. I write at the paper.
Seems a little bit of an afterthought now.
Right. Yeah, I've been working
62 episodes in.
Yeah. But yeah, it's bittersweet.
It is bittersweet. I guess we wouldn't be doing our job if we elongated this more than it really should be. But I would just want to say thank you everyone who have watched it. The
guests.
The guests that have come on, the teachers that have helped us, Joe Jasandi and Betsy Jewell, for kind of getting all this equipment ordered and figured out, even though it took a while. I mean, beggars can't be choosers, obviously. So thank you to them. Thank you to Drew Britton. Thank you to, I guess we have like not the academy, but like thanks for the people who
the judges,
I guess, who thought that our stuff was good enough to even remotely get
listen to.
To listen to because Jesus Christ. But no, Cam wants to cry. I could tell. It's been cool. I'm really glad because to be honest with you, if I just make this go a little longer, in high school. Which I explained this because I talked to a class like during spring break, which that's whatever. That like I grew up in Mattoon and had no like either thinking I had the ability to had like the knowledge or had any like way of actually like either doing a podcast or like making short films. So it's kind of bittersweet to kind of see like and that's like when I graduated high school when I was a senior. So it's kind of cool to see like going from there to graduating college and kind of just seeing like
progression.
Yeah, just seeing like what I accomplished and kind of like how like I could do all that stuff if I wanted to. So it's nice that it wasn't a complete dumpster fire. So no, yeah, I appreciate you for, being my co-host. Thanks for helping me out with the editing, the like just overall co-hosting side to it.
Yeah.
Also picking some movies that have been either really bad or really good in my opinion. So yeah, I thank you, Cam.
Thanks for being a friend, brother.
Oh, no problem. So yeah, I guess that's it.
Don't be a stranger.
I won't be a stranger. Don't worry.
Don't be a stranger.
I mean, I will be busy as a son of a gun, but yeah, I will definitely keep in touch. I'll definitely come in whenever I'm in the area and be that alumni that bothers the hell out of everybody before they beg them to leave, because I know that's how I feel with some of them. But yeah,
last time.
Next time you'll see Cam. He'll be here with someone else. Yeah, that's just how it is. Yeah. Good luck to the next co-host. He's quite the cherry. I'm just kidding.
I'm all right.
Nah, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I have nothing else to say. Bittersweet moment, but congrats to all the other graduates as well going with me. So this has been
24. Yeah.
Yep, this has been the last episode for me, at least, of the Two Talk Movies podcast. I am Drew Coffey.
I am Cameron Hardy.
And well, I guess I'll see ya. See ya never. Keep me in your memories as you continue, and thank you. I really appreciate it.
All right, see you guys.